So it was very inspiring to hear what Anandamaya Prabhu said. If we take that as an indication, then this building is not the end, it's the beginning of more expansions, east, west, Prabhupada ki. But there's very few temples in the world, and in India, which have a temple right in the heart of the downtown. Just to remind everyone, the general post office, which is usually the center of the town, is 1 block away. And this road is known by as Nampally Station Road. So the railway station is just down the street. And this place is known as Advaita, which is the downtown area. At one point, Prabhupada wanted us to get a land in Calcutta, which was in Dalhousie, but we were cheated by some life members, and they took the land. So, at that point, when this was secured, I was not a GDC. I was a temple president of Mayapur, a co-director, and I came here because Srila Prabhupada, he wanted all his leaders from India to be present for the inauguration of the temple here. And Prabhupada, he would personally, he was overseeing the installation of the deities. Nidai Gaur, Radha Manan Mahan, and Jagannath Baladev Subhadra. Yeah, it shows in the temple. He has a door with a window. Sometimes he would come out and look and see how they were doing. And he would tell his visions. Around this time, I forget, at some point, I was also asked to be a member of the ISKCON Krishna Goraksha Trust of the farm. So, Hyderabad and the surrounding areas were very much happening. Now, Srila Prabhupada, he would say that his guru had told him to preach in the Western countries, and so therefore he was not preaching in India. However, at some point he said, I am inviting people from all over the world to come to see our Vrindavan and Mayapur. We're telling about the glories of India. So how can we stand by and see India going to hell? And what the people will think, we live in India and all Indians are mimicking the Western people. So we need to do something in India. Although my guru didn't tell me to do this, I feel it has to be done. So he asked me how I like India. I said, I like India. He said, well, you should stay here and become an Indian citizen. So I'm seeing you as a brother Indian citizen. It was not easy. There's hundreds of thousands of Indians who have become American citizens, but it's quite difficult unless you're married to become an Indian citizen. But anyway, also Prabhupada, he had his temple in Calcutta, leading to Mayapur, Vrindavan, and Bombay. But then the sweet shop owner, G. Reddy, whose shop is across the street, and we pray that Krishna please bless his soul for all his service, and he wanted to give the land, but he wanted a temple to come up. So this was the first major temple that Prabhupada took up outside of the dams and the gateways. So Hyderabad is very important. Also is other than Vrindavan, Mayapur and Bombay. Hyderabad is mentioned in the Mayapur Vrindavan Trust. So these deities have a very special place in Prabhupada's heart. So you're all fortunate, those who live here, who serve here, to serve these deities, which are very dear to Prabhupada. Of course, notwithstanding that, every temple is dear to Prabhupada, but this temple, he was personally involved. So he took that as a responsibility, a very serious responsibility to the deities. Some other temples later we installed, and those who were the leaders of that place, they're supposed to be responsible. But because of Prabhupada, he did the prana pratishtha of these deities. He asked Krishna, please be present and we'll offer you worship. So, in turn, the devotees here who are responsible for caring and for the worship of these deities, also for expanding the Hare Krishna movement, they have a very great responsibility and a great mercy. Prabhupada, as I said yesterday, he started to utilize some of the devotees between the Mayapur and Vrindavan festivals. He would take them to different parts of India. So one of the places was here in Hyderabad. So I took the devotees here and did some program, which I'm going to now, to save time. But as a result, then the local people, they came forward and said we want a temple. And people already offered the land and some offered donation, which was not enough, but it was the lead, you could say, lead donations. So Then Prabhupada, he took this up. Okay, so like that, this has a very special place in ISKCON history. And last night, His Holiness Ramaprabhupada Swami, he told me that the reason he comes here is because he feels this is very important in Prabhupada's eye. He told, I'm sorry I came late, but he wants to also give it the proper importance. So we should thank all these great souls for their attending our functions. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Now, with this new facility, I've seen over the years there's a lot of planning how to expand the temple premises, but it's a very complex issue. It took years just to get this place, and then getting this place is very big, like crossing Himalayan mountains. So you have to really thank all those devotees, temple president, his team, all the devotees who worked to make this a possibility. There are many people who have participated in getting the land and getting the funds and building the building. Those who know, in India, just to build a building, you need permits, fire permit, this permit, that permit. So there's lots of service. So this service is also a way that we get close to Krishna. Prabhupada explained how we can get, we render service in our conditioned life, and then when they're liberated, our function is whatever our relationship with Krishna as a friend, a parent, our wife, or lover, as our servant. So in that relationship, we serve the Lord. So rendering service is our way to practice Bhakti Yoga. And here is a living example how nice facility they have. On the third floor, there's so many rooms of Bhakti Shastri. He was saying, I hope that it doesn't end with Bhakti Shastri. We have Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav, Bhakti Vedanta, and Bhakti Sarvabhauma. So, Prabhupada, I saw him in Mayapur. He would sleep only a few hours in the night, and then he would translate all night long his books so that you all could read them. Now, those books have been translated into Telugu and other regional languages. So, now they are accessible to everyone. So this building has all kinds of facility. Also, I saw the 2 floors of the Govinda's restaurant, which our restaurants should be and usually are considered the best vegetarian restaurant in the city. So if we can have a very good quality, Prabhupada once told, if you have a good quality, you will line up to get. There's some people, they want good quality, but they don't get. Even money you can't buy. And we get here transcendental food offered to Radha Madan, and some food offered to Lord Jagannath and to Nitai Gaur. So if the restaurant is nice and successful, that should take a lot of the pressure off of the devotees to collect for their maintenance. Then you can get some other part and build. So anyway, this is Twin Cities. Also, His Holiness Prabhupada Swami, he reminded that some years ago he saw a world study of 3 cities in the world should expand, others will decline. Of those 3 cities, one was Hyderabad. So, how to do our programs for the youth, for the college students, for the grihastas, for everyone. So this is a very nice facility, and I'm sure it will be used wisely.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.